You can dance if you want. Feel free. All right, lead heads, we are back with another episode of the Talking Lead podcast. This is a in limbo episode.
Oh, who's got the volume on? There's an echo.
You got an echo? Somebody's got to mute if they've got the chat room up. Liam. What's up, lead heads? Who's joining us, Bill? We got joiners?
Yes. What? As of right now, yes. We've got several of us on right now.
Very good. Very good. So we have called this special lead head meeting because we've got some things to resolve. We want to get our opposite of the jack wagon nailed down. So I have asked this elite panel of lead heads to join me to help narrow down our list to probably the top 3, top 4 or so. And as you are listening, if you're on the chat end of this, watching us, if you've got suggestions on what direction we need to head with our opposite of the jack wagons, we're going to take your suggestions there as well. Just type those in. And I'm going to go through here, and we'll start with Bill. Introduce yourselves. Tell the lead heads who you are, what you do, how long you been a lead head.
Hey, I'm Bill Hampstead from the Federal Law Enforcement Officers Association, Vice President of Member Benefits. I have been a lead head for about 3 years now, I believe, after having met Marty at a Sheepdog Impact Since Heroes Gala.
Yeah, I was dressed up a little better than that at a time.
Same here.
All right, so let's go to Jacob.
Sorry, I got a little fuzzy. Jacob Rozecki. I've been a lead head for about 2 years now. I'm a civil engineer by day, and I help Nick Dooley with Dooley Defense during the weekends and the night hours.
Very good. And Nick may be joining us. He may be a little late.
Yeah, I texted him to see if he was coming.
So let's go next, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry. I'm Jerry Black. I have been a lead head since episode 1.
Yeah. Day 1. Long-time lead head. Welcome in. Now let's hit the beautiful and lovely, representing all you lady lead heads out there, Katie.
Hey, so I'm Katie Healy, and I've been a lead head, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years, a little bit after Bill joined. And I know Bill still can't hear. Anyway, I work for Ford Motor Company, and I'm an associate, or I like to call it social member of the Federal Law Enforcement Officers Association. So.
Very cool. And then we've got longtime lead head Kenny Ortega. He's in some California traffic. Are you able to talk, Kenny?
Yeah, I can talk. So Kenny Ortega, I am a producer of This Week in Guns and Gun Funny on the Firearms Radio Network. Been a lead head for pretty close to the beginning. I mean, you were double digits, but low double digits. First time on, but first time, long time.
Very cool, man. Welcome in. So before we get this started, I think it would be good if we kind of jumped in and got some jack wagons taken care of, too. What do you think? Just to get everybody warmed up and get the idea of what we mean by opposite of jack wagon.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay. Now, I'll start with my guest. Does anything come to mind for anyone right off the bat? And keep in mind, as you guys are watching, I'm catching them off guard. They had no idea why they were coming on this show. Anyone? Who wants to be first?
I've got one if nobody else does.
Do it.
All right, so Las Vegas, there's this woman on the bus. She pushes a 74-year-old man off the bus because she is impatient and ends up killing him.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, I saw that today.
I
Wow.
absolutely back that up as jackwagon.
Oh my! How did she push him off the bus?
He was stepping down from the the driver's door right there,
Yeah.
and she was behind him and just like, get out of my way, pushed him out of the way. He fell and ended up dying as a result. And
Oh my
she was arrested, but she's been released on bail.
Released on bail, my lord.
Yeah, she pushed him face first and then turned around and walked back to the back of the bus. She didn't even get off the bus.
Did he like crack his head or something, or did he get run over? What happened? Do we know?
I believe he hit his head when he went
I
down.
think
I
he
mean,
went-
he went down face first.
He went face first into the concrete.
Did a big face plant. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. That woman is. She's got a special place in hell waiting on her. She's beyond jackwagon train.
For sure.
That chick's going straight to hell. Yeah. Anybody else? Anyone? All right, I'm going to take one here from some email submissions here. We got Tyler J. Bronson, and this looks like this is going on up in Maine. So let's see what Tyler's got here. It says Maine senator rejects petitions opposing gun confiscation bill. Steve Everett, like Brownie Carson. Brownie's his nickname. Okay. So it says the right of Maine and the United States citizens to petition their government is so scared to that it is enshrined in the First Amendment of the United States Constitution and Article 1, blah, blah, blah. But Senator Everett Brownie doesn't seem to care much for citizen petitions, at least if they are from his constituents who oppose gun confiscation laws. So it says, let's go on and see here. Eric, please don't give me any more of this, Brownie. The Free Maine campaign posted a picture of the envelope that was handwritten note on social media Friday. So apparently he wrote a note to one of his aides that said not to give him any more of these petitions. So if you're in Maine, you need to just inundate this guy with more petitions. It's exactly what he needs. We don't have anybody here from Maine, right? Everybody. Where's Katie's Michigan, Bill's Michigan, Jerry's here. Where are you at, Jacob? Texas?
The good old state of South Dakota.
South Dakota. That's right. And then Kenny's in California.
Hoping to get back to Texas.
Working your way to Texas?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure they'd welcome you. Let's see. I've got another one here. This one is from Dustin Warren. And it says, Washington governor signed 7 new gun bans and confiscation laws. So, I mean, what haven't they tried to put a law on already or confiscate? I mean, it's pretty much covered by now, isn't it? This is ridiculous. The new laws restrict access in a number of ways, including bans on ghost guns. We all know those are real. And red flag confiscations for juveniles and domestic violence suspects. So this is in American Military News. That's where this one can be found. Yeah, I'm not going to read that whole thing there. I think we get the gist of what's going on with that one. Let's see. Let's take another one. Jason Edgar was supposed to be on here with us, but I don't think he's going to be able to join us.
He just chimed in the group chat.
Oh, okay. What's up? He is our new. Actually, he's the first sergeant of arms of the Leadhead Brigade. So, welcome in, Jason. I'm going to take one of yours that you submitted, and he earned that sergeant at arms because he sends me like 4 or 5 of these a week, which is awesome. So keep those coming, Jason. Let's see. It says Leadhead Sergeant at Arms here. So many to nominate. You pick. Hundreds of firearms seized from an ATF tip in Los Angeles. A tip on manufacturing firearms. Among the findings are tools to manufacture. So what? Exactly. What are they considering tools to manufacture? Guys like guns, big deal. I know of no law saying how many firearms one could have. Are we going to extreme? What is that? Couponeers? What's a couponeer? I don't know. For having too much. In the image of the firearm seized, I just see company-made firearms. So more than 1,000 guns seized from LA home near Playboy Mansion. Uh-oh. Maybe these are some of Hugh Hefner's. Maybe that's a house he owns. Suspect in custody, police say. And there's a link there, and this is in Fox News. You guys can go to Fox News and you can Google this. Authorities on Wednesday seized more than 1,000 guns from an upscale Los Angeles home near Playboy Mansion after receiving an anonymous tip about alleged illegal firearms sales, according to reports. So I don't see anything about manufacturing here. It looks like he's just he's in the business of selling guns. He probably doesn't have a license to do so. So that's a good one. I mean, there's probably going to be a nice big sale on guns here. And it looks like he's got a nice variety, too.
Yeah, they don't sell them, though. They'll be destroyed.
Say again? You were breaking up.
I said Los Angeles doesn't sell them, so they'll be destroyed. Oh,
they do? They just go ahead and give them to Benchmade and let Benchmade take care of them? Was that a low blow to Benchmade?
Yeah,
I'm not gone there. Oh, well. How are questions coming, Jacob? You got any questions from anybody?
Nope. Just everyone kind of joining in. We got Jason Edgar, John Adams, EL, Ed Burton, Melissa.
Jor-El?
What's that?
I said, is that Jor-El? Just L?
EL.
Yeah, L, like Jor-El, Superman, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kal-El. So welcome in, guys. Getting warmed up with some jack wagons. If you guys have any jack wagons, type them in there. If you've got a link, throw a link in there, and Jacob will field those for us. But I want to go ahead and get into the meat of this. We want to try to narrow down our suggestions for our next segment, which is going to be the opposite of a jack wagon. So this is someone who, or a group of people that is doing something good in our community. It doesn't necessarily have to be firearms related, but it can be. So I want to go through some submissions that we've had. And this all started off with an email from Jeffrey Haddix. And I'd asked Jeffrey to be on, but Jeffrey has to work, so he couldn't make it. No, actually, Jeffrey's going to watch John Wick tonight. So I got stood up for John Wick. Damn it.
Here are matches for John Wick.
Somebody else is going to go watch John Wick too.
Yeah, Siri got a little head start on John Wick.
Very nice. But he sent in an email, and I read it on the last regular episode, the one before the AK Corner. You guys can go back and read that. I'm not going to read it again. But basically, he wants us to start honoring and recognizing those individuals that are doing good in our community. So I thought that was a great suggestion. A lot of you other lead heads thought it was a great suggestion. And they have been rolling in ever since. And I'll just start with Jeffrey on what his nominations have been. He says, Talking Lead Freedom Fighter Award, and he thinks that we should have an F-14 Tomcat. So let me back up a little bit. So the jackwagon train, for those who don't know, we have the Talking Lead jackwagon train, and it hauls off the jackwagons. So we've got a vehicle that takes care of the jackwagons. So we want to have a vehicle also that takes care of our good doers. That's what I'm just going to call them for right now until we come up with a name for them. So he's got Talking Lead Freedom Fighter Award, and then he's got the F-14 Tomcat. We're going to have a lot of F-14 Tomcats to haul these people around, to cart them around. And then we got, we'll go ahead and go with Jason, since Jason is on here with us, Jason Edgar. And he says Gunny's Valor And then it's the Gunny's Valor Convoy. And Jerry's doing good. He's writing this down, guys. All right, so the next one, you guys vote. You vote at home too. That are in your comment section there. Vote for us. Vince Buckles, can we get just the camera angle of the dude drinking beer and moving around a lot?
Yeah, might as well.
Sorry, it's me. I'm sorry.
I think he's talking about Jacob.
Yeah, when are you a dude?
I hope you're not a dude.
No.
You have pretty hair for a dude.
Nope, I'm good.
All right, so the next one, we've got Brian Bolajak, and I'm probably saying your name wrong, Brian. I apologize. He says sheepdog of the week, and he wants it to be a tank for the vehicle. So like a sheepdog Sherman or a sheepdog Bradley, something along those lines. Kind of like the idea of a tank. It's probably not going to be very comfortable, though. So, Jacob, do you remember what your submission was?
Nope. I don't even remember what I have for breakfast most days.
You are on top of it, son. So you submitted Freedom Train. So the opposite of the jackwagon train. So that's okay. I mean, we can do another train. I was trying to keep it something different than what we've already got.
No, I agree. I think we should stay away from the trains. We got the train pretty well defined now with the jackwagon.
Okay, I'm with you there. I'm with you. That's my feeling. What about you guys? You think the same way? Steer away from the train?
Yeah, I think stay away from the train.
Yeah.
Cool. Melissa, I want to hear your suggestions too. So type in your suggestions, Melissa. Gunny's fire team, we've got KJ4RMZ. So write that one down. Gunny's fire team. If I miss any of those other ones, go back and write those down for me. Jerry, are you also able to see the chat notes?
No.
Okay.
The one that we can't forget is the Happy Hummer.
Jason's the Happy Hummer. I like that one.
The Happy Hummer is a good one.
Yeah, I actually enjoy that one.
So Vince is on here, and Vince had a good one. Vince Buckles, he was on our last AK corner, if you guys caught that. If you haven't, make sure you go and listen to it. We just posted it, yesterday, I think?
Yep.
How
could I forget? Yesterday was one of the best days I've had.
And tell everybody why you remember it so well and you couldn't remember your submission for the opposite jackwagon, Jacob.
Because I won the help up, the 11th help up.
There you go. Number 11. And we also have Jerry Black on here. He's been a past winner. He won back in January. Katie was up for it. Bill was up for it. But Jacob beat him out. Too bad.
Sorry, Bill.
That's all right, buddy.
So Vince, I think he just – all right, so he says this week's champion of Manifest Destiny. This is Vince Buckles, and it's the Manifest Destiny wagon. Who's getting arrested?
Oh, that's me, which is really rare in this neighborhood.
Oh,
you live in
my ride's almost here.
Don't lie.
No, a fire truck just went down the dirt road.
Or was that our convoy escorting our non-jackwagons parade? So that's a good one. So Vince says the Manifest, the champion of Manifest Destiny, and the wagon is going to be a Manifest. You know, like the old pioneer settlers had the wooden wagons. That's what he's talking about there. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That's a good one.
Doug Cross says Freedom Fighters and Freedom Force One. So I guess Freedom Force One would be a plane, maybe like a big, like Air Force One or something. I want you guys to comment. You're not on here to be.
I'm sorry.
quiet
I
mouths.
Freedom
Come on.
Force One. I should have. spoken up earlier.
I'm just working on trying to hear everyone, so bear with me.
He's working with those government-issued headphones. I think that's part of it.
I think he got what was left over from his kids. All right, so that's Doug's submission.
We got another one here in the chat.
All right, read it.
Leadhead Brigade LCAC.
And what does LCAC mean?
That I don't know. KJ, let us know what LCAC means.
KJ also had Gunny's fire team. Or is that a different KJ? No, that's the same one. Air Force 2? That's the vice president, right? Isn't that what they call Air Force 2?
Yep, that is correct.
All right,
Who
Alex.
does number 2 work for?
Number 2? Are you doing an Austin Powers joke there?
Yes.
I got it. That's a good one. All right. Alex Kellums, Alex K. He says Freedom Fighters also. And he says Freedom Factory. And then he also sent another one change it to a vehicle. He's saying some sort of a motorcycle like a Harley. Maybe not call it a Harley, maybe call it a hog. And start like a motorcycle gang. So when we get all our nominees, they ride off on Harleys like a big motorcycle gang. That's pretty cool.
All right, LCAC, Landing Craft Air Cushion.
Landing Craft Air Cushion.
Yep,
Okay.
it's the Marine Corps hovercraft. So when you see them roll off the water onto land there.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, a big old hovercraft.
Yep. Or maybe
That would be
an
different.
Osprey.
It's got to be catchy, though. I mean, we got to come up with a catchy name for it. Let's see. Patrick Lynch says Freedom Marshals and a Freedom Bird. So another plane of sorts. And we can, I think we're deciding on a bigger plane, like a C-130 or a big Boeing 777 or something like that. And just pimp it out. Tony Stark style.
Just don't let it be a
sounds better.
Dreamliner.
Yeah.
All right, Dustin Warren, he says the Pew Pew Patriots. Kind of like that. Got a good ring to it. He doesn't give a vehicle, though. So we got the Pew Pew Patriots. Giddy Up, John Gallup, he says, and he does a lot of gunny stuff, and these are all put gunny in front of this. The Gunny Humvee. I think he had somebody else had a Humvee on here, right? The Happy Humvee. We've got Gunny's Roll Call, Gunny's Flagship, Gunny's Battalion, and Gunny's Patriot Platoon. Which those are all good suggestions there.
Yeah, the other one was a Happy Hummer, which can take on multiple meanings.
It can. It could be a negative connotation depending on who and what you are. But I look at it as all positive. What's that?
Positive. There's nothing negative about that. It's all positive.
I think so. Never had an unhappy one, so.
Yeah, as a recipient, I'd never see a downside to that.
Hummers are great to ride in. Aaron Smith says Heroes Hilo. And he's thinking like a Chinook or something like that. Or a CH-53 Pavlo with Dillon Arrow miniguns. That would be kind of cool.
It would.
Definitely sounds fun.
Yeah, I like the...
Ooh, Lead Force 1. That came up on the chat. I like
Lead
that
Force 1? Nice.
Lead Force 1.
Okay. The
Yeah, who put that down?
The
That was
KJ.
KJ for RMZ.
What was the one before that? He's got lead something. CAC? C-A-C? Maybe he just mistyped. Lead Force 1. I actually had thought that was going to be one I'd submit if nobody else did it, so that's a good one. That was going to be my suggestion. Josh Spill. And Josh won a bag of cappuccino, no, espresso, AK espresso in last the last episode of the AK Corner, and a nice coffee mug. So congrats to Josh. He says, and this is one I really like. He says we call them celebrities, like celebrity, but they're celebrities, and they get a ride in the Liberty limo. Posh. I like that. Any reactions? Anyone?
Hey, limo rides are cool. It's luxury.
What was it?
I said limo rides are cool. That's luxury.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Do a red carpet rollout.
No, do a red, white, and blue carpet rollout.
Well, see, that's why I got you guys on here. Start thinking now. The wheels are turning.
There you go.
That's
good one,
what I
Jerry.
want to hear. Thank you. Chime in. All right, Kurt Garber. I'll have to read his. I didn't write it down. We'll go to James Holt. Gunny's Freedom Fighters. And Freedom Fighters seems to be a recurring suggestion. I've had that at least 3 times. And then Lady Liberty. Did I read that? F-16 jet? Did we do that one already?
Nope.
Okay. So he's doing some sort of a plane. We call it Lady Liberty. I like Lead Force One. I think that's going to win over for if we do plane.
Yeah, right now I like Lead Force One.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm game.
Vince brought up a good point in the chat. He said not to use trendy verbiage like pew pew, that it will get real old just like zombies.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say? It was pew pew. Well, I got to find that one. Pew pew.
Pew Pew Patriots.
Pew pew Patriots. Okay.
He just chimed in again and said freedom fighter is slang for terrorist in all third world countries.
Ooh.
That is true.
They already,
I mean, we
they
think
already consider us
you
the.
think of troublemakers, don't you?
Yeah, well, Patriots here can be considered domestic terrorists anyway.
And the Liberator, right? So Dave Hale says Gunny's Bullet Train, which if we were going to do a train, that would be a cool name for it. And Freedom Rounds. I don't know what that would be vehicle-wise. And then Kenny, do you remember your submission?
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it.
So, obviously Leadhead Brigade, so we need a brigade commander. So someone who's leading the pack and taking charge. And they should be flying luxury, so they should be on Gunny's Gulfstream.
Gunny's Gulfstream. There we go. That's classy.
Yeah, that sounds real nice.
Like that.
Rolls off the tongue.
And let's see if I missed Kurt Garber, so I got to go find his real quick. Stand by. As I'm looking this up, Katie, you got any suggestions?
No, I thought about it, and I still like Lead Force One.
Okay, what about what we call them?
Celebrities.
Celebrities. That's really hard to say, though.
All right, so here's Kurt Garber's. Kurt Garber says Lead Force One. So he had Lead Force One on there. Lead X rocket like SpaceX. The SS Lefty. So he's getting into like big giant boats. I like a big aircraft carrier. That'd be cool. We could have everything on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
The SS Gadsden, the SS Reaper.
We got USS Leadhead Brigade.
USS Leadhead Brigade. Let's see, and then we call them Minutemen or women. Ermey's Army. I think there's already an Ermey's Army, isn't there?
I think so.
And then Threeper Reapers, and the Threepers like the 3%ers. So he's got the SS Threeper and the Threeper Reapers.
How about the Reaper Reapers on the Lead Force One?
So I want you guys to pick like your top 3 or 4, and we're gonna put those up. We're gonna put them on social media, and we're gonna let everybody vote on them. And then in the next couple of episodes, we're gonna pick the winner, whoever gets the most votes. And that's how we're going to do it. So you guys, your job is to pick those top 3 or 4, and we put them to a vote. So there's another one here. Let's see. One more that I missed. I got to go back to it. Did Jeffries, Jacob, did Vincent. Oh, there was. Does anybody remember the episode where I had Jeff Kirkham and I think it was either Paul or Jared or both Markle on?
That was
And
what, 3 episodes ago?
Jacob Herman, yeah, and they came up with some good ones on that. I can't remember
I
what.
think that was the Hummer one, dude.
The Happy
Yeah.
Hummer? Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was. I think that was the Happy Hummer one. Yeah. So there we go. What do we got, Jerry?
How about the Mile High Club on the Lead Force 1?
Jesus.
You're missing the point.
Right.
This is to
Or getting the point, depending on how you look at it.
recognize people that are doing good in our community, and it doesn't necessarily have to be firearms related or gun industry related. Okay, so we want some, a name that's going to be all encompassing, and a vehicle that we can proudly cart them around and show them off in, make them feel like heroes. What do you think?
I definitely like Lead Force 1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
I definitely
unanimous.
I like Vincent's earlier too with the covered wagon and the Champions of Manifest Destiny. I definitely like those 2.
Okay, so mark him down for those. There's check each on those. What about you, Bill?
I kind of dig the celebrity.
The Ledrity?
Celebrity. Yeah.
Ledrity?
Even though difficult to pronounce if you're trying to rush it, but I kind of dig that one.
After I drink a few more of these vodkas, it's going to be real hard. Did anybody say anything about the Leddycopter? Waylon 07 recommends Leddycopter because I am drinking from a Talking Letty. Keep your drinks minutes colder or hotter than a Yeti. Don't be a snowflake. Get a Talking Letty. All right, Katie, what's your vote?
Shameless plug.
Well, I like the Lead Force 1.
Okay.
I don't know. As far as like who's on it, I'm good with celebrities because I can say that right now.
Because you can say it right now.
Yeah.
Just
What
roll
about Mile High Leaders?
Nope.
He's staying away from the
Mile High, nothing. No, that's not good. That doesn't say what we're trying to do here. That's a different show. That'll be a different segment of the show.
The Minutemen of Lead Force 1.
So you like Minutemen, Minute Women?
Sure.
Okay.
Did somebody say Liberty Leader?
No, there was Lady
I think they did.
Liberty.
Okay. I can't remember.
So a Liberty Leader, is that one you're throwing in the hat?
If
I
it's
wanna-
not already there, sure, but
I want to see.
I'm not too concerned.
I want to see you chat. Vote out there on the chat land too.
They definitely like Lead Force 1.
So that seems to be popular. Okay, so that's going to be
Yep, for sure.
in the running. So, Bill, what's yours? What's your picks? Oh, we did, Bill. I mean, Jerry, what's your picks, Jerry?
I'm going with Lead Force 1
Okay.
and either the Celebrities or the Threeper Reapers.
Okay. Nice.
I like the Three for Reapers, but Vincent just came on with Lead Leader, like Red Leader.
Okay, it's play on Talking Lead. You know how much I like to do that.
Well, it would make sense on Lead Force 1 too. Lead Leader on Lead Force 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so put that in the hat. And Kenny.
I'm partial to Lead Force One. I mean, that's you're looking at the what flies, basically the commander in chief of the Leadhead Brigade, or at least a VIP in the Leadhead Brigade gets to fly on it. As far as what to call them, I'm torn. There's some good ones there. There's some. I like the way the 3-per Reaper rolls off the tongue, but I don't know. I'm kind of a little hesitant because of the
Reaper
negative connotation of 3-pers.
Yeah.
There's too many Bubbas in that crowd. But I like the way it sounds. So, a little
Make
torn.
a good T-shirt, huh?
Yeah.
Make a good T-shirt.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, we'll put that one in the hat there. And did we get everybody on our panel here, except for me?
Yes,
I
sir.
believe so.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go through everybody's comments here real quick to see if we missed anything. Okay, KJ4RMZ is Ed Burton, also a winner of a help up. Ghost gun operator. John Adams having technical problems. He was supposed to have joined us. Sorry, John. Burn. Gunny's fire team. You put that one down, right? And then the Happy Hummer. I kind of like the Happy Hummer.
Yeah, well, you can't do Happy Hummer if you're not going to do Mile High Club. I'm sorry.
It's different though.
It's the same
different.
thing, or at least it could
Not.
Or how about the Mile High Happy Hummer?
There we go. Combine it all.
There you go.
Covered wagon for Champions of Manifest Destiny. That's Vincent's.
I'm just throwing out suggestions to Melissa out there, so just ignore me.
And I kind of like that tie-in with the Manifest Destiny and the covered wagon, because the jack wagon, that was actually a term that happened back in the covered wagon days.
Good point.
That's where they would throw the. Gunny came on and he explained it one time, and he was saying that that's where they threw the people that were basically a jail for the convoy, the the wagon convoys that they did. Let's see, Leadhead Brigade, that LCAC, not sure about that one. Air Force 2, we're going with Air Force 1 if we do that. We got to vote for the Manifest Destiny. So put a check by that one. That's going to be in our top to be voted on. USS Leadhead Brigade, since we are the Leadhead Brigade.
Yeah, but
I like a big battleship though idea. I like that concept. That's kind of cool too.
If anything, then it would be maybe the USS Lefty or something.
We're not going to put my name in it. No.
No.
My name's not part of it. No.
Because a lot of those aircraft carriers are named after people, so that's what I was thinking.
Right, but I don't deserve to have one named after me. So.
Oh, come on now.
We'll call it, the SS Gunny or the SS Chuck Norris.
SS Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Keanu Reeves.
Oh, John Wick.
John Wick. Okay, I think I've seen everybody's here. So my vote is I like Lead Force 1. Put a check by that.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Manifest Destiny one. Put a check by that. I like the motorcycle gang concept too.
Lefty, we got another one here.
Okay.
Our shitty IT guy was able to clear his eyes, and he put out Lead Bread Heroes.
Lead Bread Heroes.
like a purebred dog, but it's lead bread hero.
Okay. I don't think a lot of people would get that one.
I don't either.
When you say jackwagon, people know what a jackwagon is. It's like somebody that you're calling out for being an idiot. So it needs to be something that when we say it, people are going to go, boom. That's somebody who's doing something good. So what did I say?
Lead Force 1, Manifest Destiny, And the motorcycle thing.
And the motorcycle. Okay, so those are my 3 vehicles. And then the names, I agree with Vincent on the freedom fighters. Don't really want to go with that one. The brigade commander, I like that. Or some other connotation, because we're going to have a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? So brigade something, possibly.
Brigadier General.
I was thinking the same thing.
But still, we're going to have a lot of them every week, you know? So
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of brigadier generals.
No.
Gunny's Valor as a award, I guess. I like Gunny's Valor. And what, I need one more? For a name. Don't want to do the pew pew. And let's see. The celebrities. Yeah, it's got to be celebrities. Yeah. And I like the Liberty Limo too. It's like one of my favorites. All right, so what's our top 3 for each? Back to Gunny's fire team. Happy Scrappy Hero Pups.
Maybe not.
I don't know. I like that one.
You like Happy Scrappy Hero Pups?
Happy Scrappy Hero.
And this
Pups on
week,
the
Happy
Lead
Scrappy
Force
Hero
One.
Pups award goes to
The Happy Scrappy Hero Pups on the Happy Hummer.
No, not the Happy Hummer. You can't do that.
You can do Happy Hummer. We just can't do Mile High Club.
I don't know if I want a scrappy Hummer, you know? I mean, that just sounds wrong.
What did Tony Stark call it? The humdrum V?
The Fun V.
The fun V. There you go.
The fun.
Yeah, that's another body part.
And then the fun V.
Hey Marty, that Hummer that you rode in down in Florida, what did they call that? That's the converted Hummer that you were in, that you did a live broadcast. Did they have you were in Florida? I believe it was for the Iraq. It was the Iraq 8888, whatever it was, and you were in that Hummer.
No, it wasn't a Hummer. It was like a deuce and a converted deuce and a half or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be a good vehicle, but I know you weren't serious, Vincent. What about Heroes Hall? Heroes Hall. They all get convened to Heroes Hall, get to have a nice meal and a drink.
Sounds like
Video
a night at the VFW.
Not at the VFW. I think that's what you're having at your house right now, isn't it?
I wish.
Or play on that Hall of Heroes, kind of like Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame?
Well, similar to that Hall of Heroes, kind of like Hall of Fame. You know, could be the, Leadhead Brigade's Hall of Heroes.
This week's Leadhead Brigade Hall of Hero nominee is? I kind of like that.
That works. Real nice.
That flows good.
Yeah.
We should have started this like an hour before we actually started going live.
Right.
All right, so our top vote getters right now are Lead Force One, Manifest Destiny, the motorcycle. I don't know that we came up with anything other than a gang. Liberty Limo and Hall of Heroes.
What's a motorcycle gang called? Hell's Angels.
Club.
It's a club. It's a gang, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a freaking gang. I don't know. I just like the idea of, picturing all our heroes with leather on their Harleys or whatever, raising hell, making a big boom, boom, boom. That would be a good sound effect for it to, like
How did that go?
the train comes in. I do a train sound effect. I do like a nice motorcycle.
How'd that sound go?
I can get Chad on here to make that noise. He does a good one. Chad Enos. Have you ever sodomized a squirrel with a cinnamon-centered toothpick while actively campaigning reparations for Native Americans? That's a long name. I don't think we can do that one.
I think they just wanted you to say it.
I had to. I mean, somebody to type all that out. All right, so I think we've got our top at least 3 or 4, right, Jerry? What are they?
Yeah, we got Lead Force 1, Manifest Destiny, the Liberty Limo, the Hall of Heroes, and the Motorcycle Gang.
The Motorcycle Gang.
I got nothing.
I'll have to work on that one, but so what about what we're going to call them?
Okay, so what I've got, what kept recurring was the Brigade Commander, or whatever we're going to call that.
Okay.
Brigadier General, yeah. Gunny's Valor Award, the Celedratries.
Celedrity.
If I can spit that too.
Celebrities.
Celedrity.
And then Gunny's Fire Team came up 2 or 3 times.
Okay. And we've axed the freedom fighters completely. We've axed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think
And
we've
the
got
pew thing too.
Oh yeah, the pew. Yeah, definitely. So I think we've got enough that I can do a post and we can let everybody start voting on them. What do you think?
I think so.
Hey, Marty, the one thing that you said that I didn't mention was Gunny's Gulfstream. Did that jump at you?
Gunny's Gulfstream?
Yes.
I think the Lead Force 1.
I think Lead Force 1 trumps that.
Yeah, I think it trumps.
Yeah. Did you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Nice. Very nice.
So
I
I'm
think the
kind
video
of against
crashed.
all the Gunny names just because with the Gunny train, you were able to have Gunny do the intro for it. So if we have a positive one, he isn't around to do the intro for it.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, we got Gunny covered on. He's taking care of the train and overseeing the jack wagons. I think we should probably go a different route with the opposites.
Yep, I agree.
It's just me, but I run a democratic show here, and I leave it up to the lead heads to make the decisions. So whatever majority says, that's what we're going to do. Some people's video, I think, is stalling out. Hit refresh if your video is stalling. Let's see. Lesla Miller. If it's all about the heroes, am I wrong? I don't know what that means. Is that a line from something? You good, Jason? Okay, good.
She's the one that recommended Heroes Halls.
Heroes Halls?
That's what she
The
recommended.
Hall of Heroes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that these people are actually, they're heroes. They're good Samaritans. They're good. They're doing good. And some of them could be heroes, actual heroes. Like our 2 nominees that we had the previous show. We, what were their names? The UNC student who risked his life.
Yeah, and the teenager.
And the Kendrick. Riley and Kendrick, I think was their names.
Yeah.
Those guys are heroes. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll call them that. But not everybody who does the good stuff is going to be like a hero.
Yeah, there's some people that are just doing the right thing that aren't necessarily a hero, but they're standing up for everybody. So
No, Ed, everybody boarding Lead Force 1 will be required to do an Irish car bomb.
Ooh.
I dig that one.
Yeah. Consider it done.
All right, so I think we got a good list there. So email talkinglead@gmail.com if you've got additional suggestions for this new segment that we're going to be doing to complement our jackwagon train. But I'm going to post these soon, and we got our 300th episode coming up, and it's going to be the next episode. It's going to be 300, guys. We've got giveaways we're going to be doing from our sponsors and friends of the show. There's going to be guns. There's going to be knives. There's going to be flashlights. There's going to be swag. There's going to be all kinds of cool stuff. And I'm not doing it just for one episode. I'm going to keep my true fashion. And I'm going to spread this out and do as many of these as I can. So make sure you tune in each and every episode, because you never know how I'm going to pick a winner, what we're going to give away. It's going to be awesome. So thank all you guys and gals for 7 years and 300 episodes and counting of the Talking Lead podcast. Any parting words? We'll start with the man on the road there with Kenny.
Just thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for having me on here. Love the show. Been a loyal listener for many, many years, and love what you do. So thank you for that. Big shout out to Melissa Ridings. She's someone very special to me. So definitely want to send love her way.
She won some stuff not too long ago.
Yeah, she did.
I think she's due for some more swag.
For sure.
Yeah.
So she's deserving of it too. One of the sweetest people you'll ever meet.
Katie.
Hey, along those lines, yeah, I'm glad Melissa's on, and I see there's some other lady lead heads, and I'm just happy to be able to represent. So thanks for having me on.
Jerry.
Hey, it's been great. I love listening to the show, and I have obviously since episode 1. So I never walk away from a show or drive away, depending on where I'm at, without learning something. So it's always great.
Very cool. Appreciate your support. Jerry's lives next to me, so I've had a lot of good support from Jerry here locally. So thank you for that, buddy. Let's see. There he is, Jacob.
Yep, I'm here. You guys in the chat, just keep promoting this. Share everything on social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, and just keep voting, spreading the word. Some personal happened to me here toward the last couple of days, and it's always said at the end of the show is keep your loved ones close.
We'll be praying for you, buddy. You all right?
Yeah, I sent you the video of it.
Oh, with
our shitty IT
your
guy.
brother, your shitty IT guy. Yeah. Is he all right? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's all right.
You want to tell the story?
Well, yeah, I guess, and
because that should have been on our jackwagon train.
Yeah, it should have. I just didn't know if I should have or not. But
by all means, yes.
He's a Sheriff County deputy, and I can send the link to Bill too. But he's a Sheriff's County deputy, and he works the third shift and pulled over individual. The individual pepper sprayed him, got him square in the eyes, and took off down the road. Thankfully, he did not have a firearm on him, and my brother had to give up pursuit. And it sounds like this morning they caught the individual. So
good deal. And is your brother going to recover? Is he going to recoup?
Yeah, he's got some red eyes. He and Dan Dooley were throwing axes this afternoon, I guess. So
that's why Dooley didn't join.
Yeah, Dooley's on guards this weekend or this week anyway, and
okay.
Sounded like they had some off time this afternoon, so they met up and were throwing some axes.
Very good. Well, you let him know we're thinking about him, and he would be the epitome of the opposite of the jackwagon.
Yeah, it kind of upset me, and You know, I actually got on some of the Facebook posts about it, and a lot of the family members of the individual were sticking up for the guy, and it was hard not to come unglued on him.
Well, keep it cool, buddy.
Oh yeah, you don't want anything out on that social media.
All right, Bill.
Yes, sir. Finally took me long enough to be able to hear everyone, but appreciate being on,
Thanks
buddy.
for joining the show.
Yeah, it took a little while. But
Finally.
anyway, yeah, I appreciate it, dude. I hope you came up with some good stuff. Love the show. Love being part of it. Thank you as always. And tomorrow, I'm going to be testing Katie's ability to say celebrity. Damn it. And I screwed it up. Damn it.
Celebrity.
Celebrity.
That's going to be our new challenge coin for the golf.
Celebrity.
So we'll see how the.
It's funny. But tell them what we got coming up, Bill.
Anyway.
Bill, tell them what we got coming up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What do we have coming up?
The FLIOA thing.
We've got the FLIOA. Yes, the FLIOA National Conference. You will be there. Confirmed that Geisley and Mission First will be there. So great start to a great conference, and you and I will get to spend a few days in Baltimore together hanging out.
Going to be a good time. I'm looking
Yes,
forward to
sir.
that. And then on the Charlie Melton 7,000-yard shot is coming up in June. They've rescheduled it for like mid-June, and Talking Lead should be there. By all accounts that I'm seeing, we're going to be there, and we're going to do the live recordings that we did like we did before, so you guys can see it live. So make sure you keep tabs, watch our social media post, and I'll give you the dates on when all that's going to happen. I think it's going to be the 12th through the 15th, but when I get solid on that, I'll let you know. And then, like I said, 300th episode is coming up next week. Next episode. I'm not going to say next week. It's coming next episode. Got several things that we're doing in preparation for that. So maybe a little later on the next episode that we release, but just know that it's coming. That'd be a good time for you to go get caught up on any episodes you haven't listened to yet. Maybe catch up on a couple of past ones that you really liked. Go to Instagram, go to Facebook, follow us. On iTunes, if you haven't left us feedback yet and a rating, that helps our ratings on iTunes or any of those podcasting apps. I don't know if they all allow you to do that, but definitely iTunes. It seems to be the most popular one. So would appreciate anything that you guys can do there. And we'll probably be picking winners to get swag from that as well. We go everywhere. We go to Twitter, we go to our social medias, we go to emails, and we try to spread the love as much as possible for you guys. So again, thank everyone. Big thanks to everyone for all the support over the past 7 years and our 300 plus episodes coming up. And my panel, give them a round of applause. Yay! They helped me narrow this down. So we've got it narrowed down. I'm going to put it to a vote. And we're going to have a new segment coming up soon.
Well, we got Tandem Dooley now. A little late to the party there.
Oh, did he join?
Yeah, he just joined.
Okay. Well, just in time for us to log off there, Nick.
Well, I figured I'd try and get on there. I've been busy here doing training stuff. Just got cleaned up before I jumped on with you guys. So.
Yeah, whatever. So we're going to give you an opportunity before we sign off. Do you have any suggestions on what we call our opposite jack wagons in their vehicle?
Ooh.
So that's a no.
No, I don't.
I saw one. Wait, real quick. I saw one that caught my Hogan's Heroes. And we could do a play on that. We could call it Lefty's Heroes.
I like that.
And I'm okay using my name for that. But that's kind of, put that one in the pot too, Lefty's Heroes.
Well, I think Jerry Black left.
Oh, damn it, Jerry. Maybe that was him texting me. He probably had to go eat dinner. Let me check real quick. Yeah. His internet just went down. So. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks again to all the panel members. Nick, sorry, buddy. Would love to have had you off the entire show. You got the best radio voice though of everybody. Let's hear those pipes real quick.
It's just a face for radio and a voice for sign language, so it works out.
Very good. All right, guys. I am going to end this thing. If I figure out how, I want the panel to stay on real quick. But thanks for all the joiners there and all the suggestions. And we'll see you on the next episode of the Talking Lead podcast. As always, lead heads, keep your loved ones close.
And your fire.
And your firearms closer.
That was almost like a choir, but not really. Does anybody know how to end this thing?
Should be up on top. You hover.
I gotta hover. Is it the red thing? Is that end everybody, or is it just in this? Oh,
That should
stop.
just end the live. Yep.
Stop broadcast. There it is. I'm new to this thing, guys. Sorry.